Good morning everybody, welcome back. We are in Nightingale. Today we're going to go over a little bit about the crafting. If you've had a look at my base, obviously standing in my bed here, we have spread out our workbenches, and around each bench I've put whatever augmentations they require to get their perks and buffs. But one thing that I want to definitely show you guys that I've had a look at, so if you keep your mouse over them for a little bit, it shows up. So we've got 4 of 7 there, 4 of 7 there, 1 of 8 there. So you got the full condiment of 6. Ooh, you got the full condiment of 8. Jeebus. You've got the full 6. And holy shit, hey buddy, how you doing? It'd be amazing if you could put all that tin back. No? Okay. Alright, wishful thinking. So one thing that I did find out is all this I actually built around my crafting station, alright, my original workbench. But see how all the ticks are ticked? If you add anything extra, it just doesn't add it, which is super frustrating. So if I bring this along here, you won't get Dirk. So I've got 1 item, 2 items, 3 items, 4 items, 5 items, 6, 7 and 8. So one of these items has been pulled off, and it looks like it's that, which is unfortunate. So now if I come back here, ooh, I got an umbrella. But now I've only got the pick, the axe and the sickle. If I move this back over there, I have the hunting knife. So one of these is giving me the hunting knife. So if I have too many objects across there, I can't actually get everything. So the frustrating thing, going into the augmentation tab, you have a look here, it gives you a bunch of cooking stuff and it gives you a bunch of enchanting stuff. Some of these double up and overlap. So let's try and find one specifically for a crafting station. So here we go. Refined wood axe. So this will give us 5 different axes, and they're all the refined version. Let's see. Oh, there's a pick. Ooh. I had one just before, or is that because I scrolled away from it? Here you go. So here's another one which has the refined axe. So both of them give you the same axe. So this one only gives you the 5 different axes. This one gives you the 5 different axes plus 2 hammers. Well, actually, no, 5 hammers. So this one's just a straight up upgrade from your hand planer. So if I come back here, as you'll see down here I have the upgraded version, and here is the hand planer. If I move the hand planer away, we can boink it onto a shelf here, and if we pick this up and bring this over, we can put this on the corner of the bench. Now we still have everything, but we also have our glider, which is given to us from our, what's that called? I don't know. Who frickin' knows? It's around here. The formula board. So the formula board's the one which gives us our umbrella. So some things, the basic things that you get right at the start, you may want to just get rid of. So as you can see, I've got a pile of stuff out here that I don't really need anymore. And I've dunked some things outside just because there's a bench and a bucket. The good thing is most of these things you could just put a table up there and chuck some stuff on a table and it looks like it's meant to be there. It just looks like a crafting corner, which is pretty sweet. So that's something that you definitely want to have a look at. When I was building this area, so say if I wanted the mortar station, now I'll do the leatherworking one, or the easiest one's the enchanting. So enchanting, if you have a look, here is your basic workbench, here is your tailoring, this is your enchanting. So you can scroll through and have a look to see what ones, so this is enchanting, overlapping. As you can see, a lot of them are tailoring and enchanting. You get some cooking, more enchanting, more cooking, cooking, enchanting, tailoring. So a lot of them are just unlocking items specifically for your tailoring. So the ones which have recipes are your alchemy bench, your tailoring bench, your enchanting bench, and that's kind of it. And your food, your cooking station. Everything else, it's actually the workstation which gives you most of the unlocks. Everything that you get for the station is just helping you reduce the time. It's making it easier, more convenient to do your crafting. Remember, put some sort of fire source spitter spattered throughout. So when you are doing crafting, turn on a fire source so it gets the extra 10% for the warmth buff. But for now, I have just finished. We'll have a look here at my portal. I've just started going on to the provisioner zones, and so for anyone that's looking for upgrades and where to get them, level 1 is where you're going to get the basic of everything. So the basic weapons, the basic armor. The first 10, 20 and 30 won't give you anything extra. Once you hit 40, you will get the new workbenches where you'll get the refined versions of everything. So I have gone and removed the old version of everything, and now we have a refined. From the refined is where we are going to be able to get our next set of gear. So if we come along and have a look at the tailoring, we have the trapper, and we also have the intrepid version. We have some simple pants and explorer breeches as well, which we could possibly look into. But today I'm going to focus on making weapons. So when you get to this point of the game, you want to start looking at not min-maxing, but you want to make it more specific to the tasks that it's going to be doing. Okay, so we've got a mining pick here. We have some ingots. I've chucked some variety of ingots in here, and we'll just put in some generic wood for now. So if I scroll over, it's going to show me that the nickel gives me more strength and melee damage than a shimmering, but then the iron gives me more melee damage than the nickel. So I want a mining pick. I want mining damage, melee damage, sorry. So if I have a look at the copper, it's going to give me more magic power, which isn't going to help my pick, but it is going to lower all of my other stats. So here's where we get a conundrum. We have extra melee damage, but less strength. So we have a look, it's 13.8 in the strength, and it goes down to 12.5. In this specific instance, I am going to pick the advanced ingot because I just want more damage. More damage I can do to the plant, the quicker I should be able. More damage I do to the ore, the sooner I should be able to break it and be able to pick it up and move on with my life. Alright, so we're going to jump onto the lumber side of things. Lumber, this is just stock standard wood that you can get from any basic tree. And here we've got a few other examples. So the swamp gives you the same stats, but it increases your magicka. The forest increases your strength and your block efficiency, and the desert increases your crit chance. Increase the crit chance by 0.1 seems completely pointless to me. So I will increase the strength so it becomes 14.4. This will give me an item level of 58. If I remove this, it'll lower it down to 46. Not as big a deal, because your current items that you'll have on you now, like these ones down here, the basic pickaxe, the big axe, or the simple version, sorry, not the basic ones, will be around level 40. So you'll be making a basic item the same level as your upgraded item. So once you upgrade this at the upgrade bench, it'll get bumped up again. Alright, but this suits my needs. I want melee damage and I want strength for my pickaxe. So I'm going to craft. It's a very quick craft. I'm going to do the same for my axe. I don't think there's any better versions. Quickly run down and have a look to see before you craft it, just in case you botch something. This will give me another 58 version. I'm going to do the same with my sickle. And the same with my hunting knife. I'm going to jump straight over here and we are going to upgrade them. I've got a few more seconds till that finishes upgrading. Let's turn this on. It looks like the craft time's a little bit longer for these. That's going to boost them up to level 78. So that's almost double what we have at the moment. I'll have a look at. So these are. This is just this is the first weapon I ever made. So level 42. I had a 47, a 42, a 47, and a 40. And if we have a look across here, these are all 78s. And this is before we put any other enchants on them. So what I will do is find my bestie. Hey buddy, how you doing? Give me all that crap. I don't know if you guys do the same, where you give them one of everything. Oh, actually, you keep holding on to that. So in any situation, he is prepared. Got a pickaxe. We have a axe. We have a sickle, and we have a knife. Also got a basic climbing, which I'm not that excited about. Okay, we'll make a gun later on as well. So the next thing you can do is come along here, have a look at all the enchants. So I've only got one single enchant that I've found. Have a look at all your common charms, and then have a look at all of your attribute manipulators that you can fuse to it. So you can do one of each and add them to your weapon. Actually, let's have a look. When applied to equipped, this infusion increases maximum health. Awesome. Resistances. You have added strength. You have health regen, poison, block efficiency. So in this case, I'll see if I can make some strength ones. Strength. What color is this going to be? Yeah, it's just a simple green. We have a blue over here, so we'll chuck the blue one in. So here you click on apply. It'll give you a bunch of weapons that you want to apply it to. In this specific case, I think my pickaxe looks juicy. Once you upgrade your gear again and again, that's where in-game comes into play. You can just keep adding more of these onto it. So I have now increased it by another 10%. So now it's gone up to 80 as its base level. There is one in here. I think it's the lumberjack that I want. This charm restores the wearer's stamina each time they fell a tree, which is huge. I like this a lot. You've got charm increases the wearer's unarmed attack. Meh. Grants the wearer increased damage whilst poisoned. Charm increases damage and health of the wearer's survivors. Bruiser increases the wearer's damage based on the momentum towards the target. Fatigue. And we got the bounty. So this one, obviously you're removing it from a plant. So, rough bubble, I don't have any rough bubbles. Which one needed a smooth bubble? Where are you? Or is it down here? Are these the smooth bubbles? Yeah, those are the smooth bubbles. Alright, so here's a different bunch of charms. So essence, you get more essence. Endless fishing, so you don't lose hunger or tiredness. Increases the wearer's rate of stamina regeneration after slaying a creature. Rage. Sniper. This charm prevents the wearer's range damage from decreasing with distance to their target. That would be amazing on a pistol. So pistols you can shoot much faster, but the range depletes real quick. So if you have this charm, you're pretty much sniping with your pistol, which is amazing. And then you can do the infusion, which increases the attack for ranged. So there are a bunch of different stats and stuff that you can do to manipulate things. But for now, let's have a look. We are going to increase our melee damage. I don't want to frighten nearby creatures. Absorb the impact of a single fatal blow. Not bad. Perfect. So this one rapidly heals you. So I will apply these two. Then I can actually go on anything that I want to put it on. That's a shame. So we can put this on my maul, which already has reduced strength, so you can replace them. I can increase melee damage to my bow if I want. I'm gonna quickly num something. Just to stop that going off in the background there. But yeah, that's kind of crafting in a nutshell. When I first got my unlocks, what you can do is come over here to your guidebook, go to crafting, and then it shows you all of your unlocks. So I currently know that I have 3 legs and 3 shirts that I can craft. So if I come over here, 3 legs and 3 shirts. Okay, so I have these all unlocked. But similar to the workbench, where I might have the wrong augmentations surrounding this craft bench, where this one might give me one of my shirts, but because I have too many around it, this beehive isn't actually giving me the buff to this craft bench. So I have to find something that's doubling up, or pick something that I don't want. Maybe I'm like, okay, I'll craft my pants and my shirt first, and then I'll move the saw bench away, and then I'll come back. This will be buffing the bench now, so then I can craft my other item that I didn't have access to before, and then you can move your saw bench back. Is a bit of faffing about. Honestly, what I would love is don't have maximums. Just have an area. So what it does now, oh, I can't move that because it's got something on top of it, this one. So you can see everything that may or may not be affecting it. Some things are wall mounted, some things are on the ground, which I should pick up and put back on. Oh, be delicate. What about this corner? There. There you go. Looks like it's meant to be there. But yeah, like this, it's only got one layer. This doesn't have added recipes that you can find and add. I think that's a bit of a kick in the pants. If you think that, hey, this corner looks awesome with that there, and you got the coat rack, and on the table I got this cool teapot and a meat grinder, that looks awesome, I don't want to change that, but I have to get rid of the teapot and the meat grinder because they only give me shit items now. They don't give me the items I want. So now I need to add this blasting machine instead. And you're like, oh, that looks shit. I want these instead. That ruins that. So I want them to get rid of the maximum items you can have augmenting. Or I think they've given us too many items to augment. I think it should be, if you have items around an area, it just allows you to craft that item. It just gives you an unlock. It has to be within a specific proximity, and then you unlock it. Or have a bigger bubble and just say anything inside your house, even if it's on this wall, it affects this crafting station because you have it and you've built it and it's in this realm or in this world. So then you can place stuff around the house how you want, because you may want a room that's just crafting benches and you don't want any of this extra faff in there, but then you want a workshop which looks like you've got anvils and tools all laying around. But instead of you having to build 20 of the same item, which I've got the toolboxes spitter spattered all over the place. I think there's another one down here somewhere too. There's one. But it's a minor gripe. It takes a lot of getting used to and a lot of faffing about, going through, going, okay, what recipes have I unlocked? That's something that I didn't actually touch on. Sorry guys. You might have this, but then all the items are unlocked. So you actually have to unlock the recipe, and that's through actively doing quests. Like, so going here and completing the intellect challenge, or completing the, which other one? The occupation challenge. If you complete that, it will do unlocks for that specific zone. So each level, so this one's currently the level 10 zone, they will have a certain amount of unlocks for the zone. So it doesn't matter if you go to the forest, the desert, or the swamp, they all have a set amount of unlocks. Once you get all of those, everything else just gives you essence dust. So every time you do another camp, it'll just give you essence dust for the rest of them. But another way to get unlocks is by going down here to the trader, which looks like a castle on an angle. I don't know how you want to look at it. It looks like possibly like a bus ticket, anything like that. Depends on how creative you are to what you see there. So after you've gone and done all the missions and unlocked everything for that area, and you've gone and seen the trader, and I think the trader's down south for me, you will be able to make things. So even though I can make the grinding stone, or the grindstone, it will give me access to all these moles, but I haven't unlocked any of the moles to craft. So I can have it. I think I've got a grinding stone somewhere. Or did I boink it over here? Yeah, I boinked it over there because it didn't actually unlock anything. But then here, for example, the rustic tool, it has given me the refined axe, which you've seen me craft, which it is here in all its glory. As a test, let's go fuck up a tree. Let's just see what it does. Can it one-hit a tree? 165 damage. Yes. Okay. Before I was doing... Oh, damn, that was slow. Before I was doing around about 80 to 86, I believe it was. So this has doubled it in strength. So hopefully I'm going to get stuff done twice as fast. But we'll see. We will see. I'll quickly come over here and make my rifle. I don't know if I can... Yeah, it's only giving me a level 46. I may see if I can make some of this stuff out of different materials. Because I've only got 3 more of my advanced. No, I don't. I got 5. But I'll need to make a barrel and an action. Okay, to make an action it's 2 ingots. To make a barrel it's 1 shaft, and 1 shaft costs 2 ingots. Okay. I can make that. Take a few more seconds. Just add normal wood. Goody. Let's have a look at the leathers. These are all tier 1. Max health. Which ones are these going to help me? Stam regen, possibly? Max stamina? I don't know if stamina really helps with range though. That's the only downside. Alright. Let's turn this into one piece of leather. Put the rest back. Oh, you're out of wood. And so am I. Damn it. What's my stock made out of? Tier 2 swamp wood. Okay. Alright, so as you guys have seen, I didn't show you too much about my crafting, but I have a raw resources and a crafted resource for all of my different benches. Okay, let's see if we can... What's going on? I'm cold. Oh, I can't, because I forgot to add wood. Let's have a look at the barrel, the leather, the stock, and the action. Booyah! Alright, there's level 58. Let's see what happens if we change this. So this is actually going to lower my range damage. That I can't change. So that's annoying. It's going to lower my overall level, but it's also going to lower the damage that I'm doing. So I may just leave it like that, to be honest. Play it by ear. Nothing wrong. I'll go craft a bunch more. Kill a bunch of things. Fucking Jesus Christ, man. Scared the shit out of me coming out of the dark like that. Let's come over here, upgrade immediately. Bam. Ooh, now it costs 69 to upgrade. Okay. Slowly getting more expensive. I can't just freely run around and... I've still got 2,800. But when it only costs 20 each time, you didn't really give a shit. Alright guys, so that is crafting in a nutshell. I need to make some tools. I'll maybe use those to make my pistol as well. Add these to my leather. I'll go through all the enchants and charms and everything, and I will look to... Did that hurt me, turning on the fire? Okay. I'll have a look at all the different enchants and stuff that I can use. Oh, what the fuck? What's the rangefinder on this? Okay. Or a single fire, huh? Okay. Well, I can make that work. But thank you for watching, guys. I hope that helps you a lot with the crafting. Bullseye. I got it. Alright, sounds grunty. I didn't see what damage that did. But I don't think that's going to be full damage. Annoyingly, I wish there was just a crosshair so I knew what I was shooting at. But, oh well. Can't change anything right now. Maybe later on different guns. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. See ya.